What is up, people? What's going on? You guys cold up there or what? Just pouring a little salt in the wound, you know. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, I got a topic I wanted to actually vlog about today. And I see this is the first time I think I've taken my bike to this gym in particular. So I gotta hop a curb right here. So let's see if I can just like wheelie off of it without bottoming out. Yep. It worked. So yeah, like most of the time I just go out and vlog. I don't even really like have a topic in mind. But today I actually have a topic in mind, and it kind of came from my road rage video like a couple of weeks ago. I know I put it out, and you know, most of the responses were pretty good. Of course, I got the people saying I was a dumbass and this and that, and that's okay. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. It doesn't really bother me, but it got featured on this channel called Moto Madness. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of it. It's basically like a compilation channel where basically he takes like other people's videos and like makes compilations of like bike crashes and like road rage, basically stuff that like is easily searchable on YouTube. So he's getting like, you know, tons and tons of views on this video, and he took my road rage video, which he asked for permission in first, so that was cool of him. And anyways, he put the video up, and he actually made my video the thumbnail out of like whatever 10-15 different videos, clips into one video. And so many people were like, that guy's a fucking idiot, this and that. And it kind of like that's kind of besides the point. All right, that's how his channel came to me. And then I started thinking, so like I started watching some of his videos, some of his crash compilation videos, and like by like the 5th video I realized that like almost every time somebody crashed, they were in a group, and it was like them mimicking, you know, what other people were riding. Like if this guy's taking that corner at 70, I gotta take it at 70, or I gotta one up them and take it at 75. So it kind of sparked this topic for me to talk about pushing yourself on the streets. You know, in my opinion, pushing yourself on the streets is not worth it. As far as like cornering and this and that, and a lot of people will say, well, you do wheelies, that's dangerous. And it's true, it is dangerous, but I have a very much higher rate of crashing, leaning my bike too much on the street and hitting like a rock or a pebble or anything, like a wet leaf, a little wet patch on the road. Like, you don't understand like how much a little grain of sand can fucking ruin your life. And I'm not saying every time you like wreck, you low side or you crash or whatever, it's gonna ruin your life, but you got to take all this into consideration, man. If you have like a career, or you have kids, or you have a job that you actually like, and everything, you have to take all this into consideration, because if you crash and something happens to you, how is it going to affect other people? Like, is it going to affect people in your family? So basically, this whole topic came because I watched all these Moto Madness compilation videos of people crashing, and most of them were doing stupid stuff that they shouldn't have been doing. And a lot of that comes from I'm getting passed by a UPS truck. Oh, so yeah, a lot of this was sparked from these compilation videos, and I'm watching it, I'm like, man, that guy, like, what could you have done differently? Because every action you take has a reaction, or however that saying goes. Basically, everything you do has, you know, there's an outcome. So when you go out on the street and you push yourself to your maximum limits, how long do you think that's gonna last? And ask anyone who's ever rode track, when they go from the track to the street, how much do they tone it down? Like on the track, most people probably go, you know, anywhere from like 85 to 100% of their capabilities on a bike, right? So on the street, I would say most people probably go like 50% of their capabilities. And that's where I feel like I fit in. Like, I feel like I'm probably in that 50 to like 60 percentile. Like, yeah, I lean over and I don't really have big chicken strips or anything, but like that stuff doesn't matter to me. Once you've been riding long enough, all this stupid stuff that when you first start riding shouldn't matter anymore. Like, you know, a lot of people are pressured into, oh, you gotta lean harder and you gotta go faster and this and that, and it's really like, it's your choice. I mean, you can choose to ride with stupid people who are gonna push you like that, or you can choose to ride with people like myself, where I will tell people, like, hey, we know these roads better than you. You know, take it easy out there. Don't try to keep up with us. Like, we will wait for you later on down the road. We'll wait for you at the next stop sign or the next turn or whatever. Like, don't push yourself. Don't ruin your day just to look a little better out on the street, okay? And this, like I said, this does not apply for people that are doing track days and whatnot, because yeah, I know you're gonna push yourself on the track, and that's what the track's made for. The track is made to where you can learn your capabilities, like learn where you're at, and really like master everything. And it's just, it's stupid, like really, like I hate to say it, but it is stupid. Like when people go out in groups and they go out and go on the highway and all they do is they go 150, 160 because everyone else is going 150, 160. What happens when those people get you in a crash? Like, I mean, it's not their fault though, because you're the one choosing, you're the one making the decision to push yourself. So basically, to sum it all up, my whole thing is, don't let people influence you in a bad way. And this goes for everything. Like, this goes for life in general. Like, if you surround yourself with good people, you're probably gonna have a good time. And that's one of the reasons I choose not to have that many people that I hang out with, because I know there's people that I could hang out with every weekend, but they're probably not the greatest influence on me. And I'm not one to like let people influence me to begin with, but I know people that are, and anything somebody else does, they will do. And I'm not like that type of person. Like, if I see people doing stupid stuff, I'll like straight up tell them, like, hey, you're being a dumbass. Like, don't do that. And you know, I kind of get like, I get like this at work too. People are like, man, you're a real asshole, dude. And it's not me being an asshole, it's me being real. And people don't like the truth. And the truth is, if you're gonna push yourself past your own capabilities, eventually you're gonna crash. And is it worth it? Like, go and watch these videos of these compilations of crashes and stuff like that, and put yourself in their shoes, and if you could take back what they did to cause that crash, would you go back and change it? Would you slow down through that corner? Would you not pass that car just because the guy in front of you passed that car and then you ran into a car coming head on to you? It's not worth it, man. Trust me, it's not worth it. If you have anything in your life worth living for, and everybody should, you need to think, man. And I know people will be like, well, you ride like an asshole sometimes. And it's true, I do. Sometimes I get caught up in the heat of the moment, and I'm not saying not to have fun. Like, obviously you can have fun, but just do it and think about the outcome. Like, I know every time I pop a wheelie, really, dude? Really? You fucking prick. I'm not gonna get mad at him because, you know, whatever. I'm not gonna let stupid stuff like that ruin my day. But that's the kind of stuff you have to get used to. Like, if you're gonna be on a bike, you have to get used to stuff like that, and you can't get angry every time something like that happens, you know? And going back to the road rage video, I was pissed off because I saw the guy, he fucked up, he almost hit Heather, and then, to top it off, I went and basically, like, made it known that, hey, you fucked up. Like, take responsibility and don't be a prick. And then he fucking retaliated to me. That's what really pissed me off. I was willing to fully let it go. And that's like if somebody fucks up and then you, like, talk to them about it and they get defensive and mad, like, you know that they do not regret what they did whatsoever, you know? And it, I don't know, maybe I'm going off topic with this, but basically, all in all, I'm just saying to, when you ride, pick and choose your battles, pick and choose, you know, everything, like cornering, wheelies, whatever. And a lot of people have commented on my how to wheelie videos, and they say like, oh, well, I don't want to do a wheelie because, you know, I don't want to crash my bike. And that's totally legitimate. Like, I understand. Like, if I crash my bike wheeling ever, like, a lot of people ask me this, but I never have wrecked doing a wheelie. And that's probably because I took my time. I learned, like, I chased the wheelies out until I, there he is again. Yeah, he won't look at me. So I took my time and I learned, you know, don't push yourself to learn too fast. That's another thing for wheelies and anything like that, cornering, all that stuff. You need to take your time and pace yourself, and it will all come in time. I mean, I remember a time where, most of you know, like my wheelies, you know, I'm pretty decent at them. I'm obviously not the best, and I'm not a stunner by any means. I just, you know, I do wheelies every now and then, and it's fun for me. It gets my adrenaline flowing, and it I don't know, it excites me, you know? It's just something I enjoy doing. And a lot of people, like I said, they will say, like, you know, that's not worth it to me, I don't want to wreck my bike and this and that. And like I said, once again, I fully understand. Okay? So, and when people comment on that, I usually don't even comment back, but a few times I have and said, you know, hey, I fully understand this and that. It's all about knowing when and where to push yourself. And if you choose the wrong place at the wrong time, it's probably not going to go well. So yeah, like I said, the point of the video is to know when to push yourself and where to push yourself. Alright? I am going to head out, and I'm going to have to end this video on a wheelie, of course, because what did you all come here for? Exactly.